No, no, I can't even think of nothing that has like the what is. Here's a question. What's something that you watched that has the best ending in your opinion? Show, live action, anime, whatever the fuck. What's a piece of media that you think has the best ending? You'll put that up there with any other show or whatever. You know what I'm saying, let me know. I'm curious now because I need a perfect ending now. I want a perfect ending. I think I'm on a quest in the next calendar year to find the perfect ending. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and Johns, welcome back to This Pod Needs a Name. I'm your host, Dashin Hayes. Yeah, yo. So today we're gonna be talking about The Boys, bro. First off, before I get into the episode, let me just run the spoiler warning now for I guess The Boys. Nothing else really. I don't know. I might talk about Avatar because I went to the comic book store today. But yeah, I'm gonna run my spoiler warning now because I always forget. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the title and thumbnail is, just know you about to be spoiled on that because I ain't get that far yet. Wait. Oh man, they got a proper soundboard. It's still a little delay. I ain't gonna lie, but we'll get used to it. Shit. We can work around that. Jesus Christ. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about The Boys. Yeah, so what happened was, right? It's been like a month since I put an episode out. This is what happened, right? I'm gonna be 100% honest. Well, probably like 97%. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching that episode of what was it, like episode 6 or 7 or something, maybe like 5 or 6 of The Boys. I didn't mean to say 6, 7. But yeah, and it was the episode. Oh yeah, spoiler on Daredevil. Oh man, I did say whatever the title is. Oh man. But somebody got shot on Daredevil, man, in like the last couple episodes. And like, I don't know why they chose this season to be like super graphic in this genre, but like, Jesus Christ. It was crazy as like, all right, we seen Kingpin smash a nigga head in. Like, all right, what's the chances of somebody actually having like the strength to like smash my fucking skull in, right? But people do have guns and rope to tie you up and shoot you in the back of the head. Bro, them shit was graphic, bro. The nigga was on the ground like this and shit. And I'm like, I don't need to watch this, bro. When these shows first started, Joe, I thought it would be, you know what it is, Joe? It's because we don't got JoJo to balance it out, man. If I would have had JoJo on Thursdays, that would have been a good way to go from Daredevil and The Boys and Invincible, because those shows Daredevil wasn't like this before. I'm not complaining, but it was just a lot. So I had to take a little break, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit got me. I didn't even like Daniel. I mean, like, his character was okay. Like, he was cool. It was a bunch of necessary evils in that John, but that scene got me, bro. Oh my God. That shit fucked me up more than Conquest and Invincible. At least that shit was animated. Like, I don't know how they would have got that off. Like, if that was like The Boys or something, that was a scene in The Boys, and they had somebody pulling their guts out, I don't know how they would have did that, like on set or whatever, or CGI, whatever. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's where I was going, man. Rest in peace, Daniel, son. Oh, excuse my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, rest in peace, Daniel. And then I had to finish The Boys, but I know people talk about like Game of Thrones ending. I never watched Game of Thrones, but that is something that people talk about a lot still to this day, like how bad the ending was, or at least like the last episode or something like that. Bro, I ain't even take proper notes for these last couple episodes because like the fall off was amazing, bro. I've never seen anything like it. I like to think that I got good taste in shows, like, you know what I'm saying, except for this one show I watched the other day. It was Maruko Chan. At first I thought it was gonna be funny because Shorty could like talk to she could see ghosts, but she would never interact with them because she was scared that they was gonna like do something to her. So like the premise was cool, and then the first episode was like 24 minutes, and it was like 13 fan service shots. I don't even know if I would even call it fan service. Like it was only 12 episodes, so I finished it in a day, but I was highly debating not finishing that, y'all. They slowed down after the first episode, but like, I don't know. That's another conversation for another day, man. We talking about the boys, but I like to think that I got good taste in shows. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta choose some shit outside of your realm, outside of your comfort zone. And the boys was in my comfort zone. I actually started rewatching this, John, because I wanted to make sure that I had all the information leading up to the finale of the show. And I don't know, man. I'm a sound like I'm like one like purely disappointed, but like it wasn't that bad. Like the last couple episodes wasn't that bad, but I wanted so much more, bro. There was so much more left on the table. Like, why did they even invite Marie and her homies there, yo? What did they do? They didn't do nothing. We didn't even have the virus at the end. Like, we spent all that time, like, I don't know, yo. I don't know. I can understand. I saw this interview probably like I don't know, like a year ago, or maybe when this season came out. I don't know, time is weird nowadays. Um, but they were saying how like a lot of people know how the comic ended, so they wanted to switch it up a little bit or whatever. So that's why towards the end, when we Black Noir took his mask off and started talking, and the Deep was like, "Yo, you're not supposed to do that, bro. You was going method this whole time. Like, what the fuck?" But so that kind of threw that ending out of the window. And I never read the comic, so I definitely got spoiled on that, John. Maybe I should go read these Johns so I can see the actual way that they wanted the story to end, the way they ended it the first time, instead of this bullshit. Bro, they had a Tales of Ba Sing Se's type episode in the finale, bro. That was what, like episode like 6 or some shit? How you telling me what Terror is doing 2 episodes before the end of this series? Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's not that the writing was bad. Maybe if it wasn't like paced out like that, like it felt like we had a filler episode, bro. Which one? I can't even remember, bro. I wasn't even invested enough to like sit down and take notes on these Johns. Like how I told. Well, I don't know if I ever said this shit on YouTube. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, what's going on? I'm saying, be nice in the comments, bro. Y'all niggas like talking shit about my bonnets. They ain't going nowhere. Now I'm about to get more bonnets just to piss y'all niggas off. It's mad brothers on the internet with bonnets, bro. Brothers and bonnets, bro. That's what we're gonna start an organization. I'm gonna be the one to start it now that I'm on YouTube, because I be seeing a lot of us you know what I'm saying, with bonnets on the internet. So you know what I'm saying? Us bonnets and brothers gotta stick together. Bonnets and brothers. Oh, I fucked it up. I'm not worthy of being CEO of this Jesus Christ. My brain's not working today. I haven't really been motivated to do this podcast, bro. These last couple episodes of The Boys kind of bummed me out. Not having JoJo's bummed me the fuck out. I went to the comic book store today and I bought, where did they go? These Jones old. I actually already read these Jones before, but it's nothing like ownership, man. I'm finna plant my flag in this bitch. The Promise, all 3 of them. Avatar, The Last Airbender, and which one is this? Oh, Ashes of the Academy. Zuko, little sister. Damn. This episode ain't gonna make no sense. What is my thumbnail gonna be? I'm talking about The Boys. I'm talking about Daredevil. I'm talking about Avatar. Yeah, I want all the Avatar stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when I get old, I can like look back on these Jones. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like owning the shit instead of streaming or buying like a fucking key code from Nintendo, and I don't even own the game that I spent $700 on. But yeah, I was in the John, and that was $48. No, $38. And main man in front of me, main man dropped. He dropped $250 on comics, bro. Not one book. It was like a stack like this thick, dog. And like while I was in line, I was looking around, and Mayman had the Absolute Batman, and I saw the first. I was thinking about coming back and buying like the first 10 Johns, and it was $5 a pop. I'm like, all right, cool, that's $50. I'll do that next week. Like, I'm chilling. And then Mayman spent $250. I'm like, y'all chose the wrong fucking hobby, bro. But then it just reminded me like how much money you need to like be a nerd or like have an actual hobby, or like, you know what I'm saying? And that store wasn't far. I probably could have found one closer, but I like the vibe in that job. But yeah, man, I just haven't been feeling really good about the state of where I'm at in my nerd career. You know what I'm saying? And it's niggas that's been like, man, he was probably like in his 50s. So he's been at this for a while. That's not you don't just go to the comic book store and drop 250. Like he was chilling in that joint. He was talking to main man. He was asking him to order shit. And yeah, yo, I'm experiencing shit right now that like niggas been experiencing for like the past 30 years or since anime and being a nerd been a thing, you know what I'm saying? Since that subculture, whatever, first started. And it's not a good feeling. And I don't like it. I don't mind watching the show that's like bad and then you end up dropping it or you might finish it just to talk shit about it. Like I might finish ReZero one day just so I can say I finished it because I gotta finish the show. But I didn't like ReZero at all. But the sad part is that I like the boys, bro. I can't think of any other show that I've watched where like it just completely fell off. Where like I wanted it to be good, bro. I was watching the last 6 or 7, excuse me. I was watching the last handful of episodes in season 5, like when Thor was telling the story about the stone and and Scott was like he was listening like he was like, oh no, I'm gonna continue. Like I'm interested. And everybody else was like, nah, bro, shut the fuck up. Oh man, bro. Now I feel like I need to watch Game of Thrones, but it's probably I don't know. I don't know. If I ever start doing like reactions on YouTube or something, I might do that shit just so I can like talk shit about it or maybe get paid from it. But I really don't want to watch that show, bro. I'm so opposed to watching white people fuck on screen, bro. But dragons are cool though. That's the crazy part. I'm doing everything but talking about the boys. I don't know, man. I don't want to be too harsh on this, John, bro. But like the first 3 episodes, they got 90. I got what? 88, 90, 91. And I gave it a +1 for what? Oh, that invisible fight with Huey and what's your name? But like, bro, so many storylines just never nothing came from it. Like when Butcher agreed to give Huey and them the V1 and they ended up not getting it. Why would Soldier Boy even that whole back and forth with him and Homelander, like, oh, I hate you, but it's what Clara would have wanted. That felt like a cop out. I don't want to say fuck Clara, but like she not here. So and like why does some things Clara would have wanted and then other things, oh, I'm just gonna go do this shit myself. Like it just fuck what Clara would have wanted. Like it's just weird, bro. It's weird. I don't like this feeling, man. I feel like I'm talking shit about one of my friends, but it's not like a long like a lifelong friend. Yeah, I just met him a couple years ago, but he's solid, but he did some bullshit that I kind of can't forgive. Yeah. Maybe are they going to try to do another spinoff or something? Like even with that little call to Huey, like, oh yeah, come be the director of fucking such and such. And then he said no. Like I thought that somehow Stan Edgar was going to die and that Mother's Milk was going to take control of Vought and that was going to be his way of upgrading from taking care of them young boys in the prison to basically taking care of these superhero young boys with like a good manager of personalities, like on like some Phil Jackson type shit. That would have been dope. I like that Butcher died because like he's a good character, but he was a shit person. It's kind of rough. Like I like him, I like his lines, but like he definitely had to go. Like he didn't give a fuck about nobody. And what's your name? Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, his character was right when he was telling Huey when they was in that jail cell, like, yeah, yo, he not gonna give a fuck about you, bro. He gonna watch you get chewed up and spit out, and he not even gonna be there to catch you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like at least like all right. So they built up the tension between Huey and Butcher, right? That was cool. Huey being the one that actually killed Butcher, I like that. I wish he would have got that virus off though. It just I was talking to my cousin and I said it felt like blue balls. Like, all right, cool, yeah, I got some pussy, but like, oh, I didn't finish. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This ride home is gonna hurt. Yeah, or like they try to tug at our emotional heartstrings. Like I'm not gonna say I didn't feel nothing with Terror because it's always sad to see an animal die, um, especially on screen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fake. The fake shit hurts worse than the real shit. I'm playing. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, like that was kind of sad. And then Butcher wanting to throw it all away because that was all he had left after even Ryan told him was like, yeah, no, fuck you, bro. You're not a good guy. Like I might pull up one of these days, but oh, like no, he knew nobody liked him, so like it made sense for him to be. he was already a crash out, but now it's like, all right, let me be like a super mass murderer now. So like that kind of made sense. Um, the whole thing with Starlight and her dad, like that was out of nowhere. I didn't give a fuck. I just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I wanted to, but I don't even remember them being around. And like that's exactly why I went to go start the other watch the other seasons. I don't even remember them being like involved in this John. Like there was no reason. She wasn't even in the room when the blast went off. And then when does how does Soldier Boy's blast take away the powers? Like when was that established? I missed something, bro. I missed something, dog. Ugh, I don't know. Oh man, I feel bad talking shit about this joint, man. The ride was fun, dog. The ride was fun. I don't know. Imagine you on a roller coaster and like as soon as you come down, you do 2 loops. You do 4 loops and then just ride around in a circle and then just come back around. It's like that was season 5. Season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. Oh my god, bro. What is coming next? Like, what do we got now? Daredevil is over. I actually got to finish Daredevil. I never finished it. Because, I mean, I told you I haven't finished it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't know. I really don't have anything else to say about The Boys. I honestly didn't even grade the last couple episodes. So, as of I could just do some arbitrary shit right here. It's crazy, yo. The Boys went from I might tell my kids about this joint to like I don't have anything for this joint. The more I sit with it, the less I'm mad. But it's still crazy that like I never watched a show like this, man. I don't want to experience this again. Even though I'm going through the same shit with JoJo, bro. I never seen an episode come out, one episode, and then never hear from it again. They like, yeah, yo, it might come out in the fall, bro. Maybe we ain't get that far. What the fuck is going on, bro? Like this is, I don't know. Being a fan of shit sucks, man. This shit sucks, dog. I can understand not wanting to spend $250 or not having $250 to drop any given day on your interest or your hobbies, you know what I'm saying? But I can't understand like this the boys must it had to have went through like some rewrites or something. Like they had to have some plans for this joint and it just got closer and closer and rewrites, reshoots, something. But like even like the last episode felt like it should have been like it felt like they mashed up like 2 or 3 episodes. Like that Tales of Ba Sing Se John, that felt like that was supposed to be like a season or 2 ago. So that sucks. And now I know how the comic ends. So even when I go read them or go spend $250 on all of those issues, I already know how it ends. So like I don't know, bro. This shit, dog. And then I got my Avatar stuff, but not saying, but I could just go. It'll take a while, but you gotta find the right people. But like the Avatar fan base online sucks. Like being on the internet fucking sucks, dog. I'm like, I chose the wrong hobby with podcasting and fucking comic books and manga and shit, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing motherfuckers talk about everybody want to talk about the same shit. Everybody talks about the same shit. Oh my god. I understand that like if we all watching the same shit, cool. An idea doesn't belong to nobody. All right, cool. But like the whole oh, how far is Krillin getting in the fucking such and such? Or the Piccolo and the R farming and niggas in the comments talk about oh, we see the fit. Like, oh my god, bro, this shit kills me, bro. That was another reason why I was finish talking about the boys and shit. As soon as you say something that go against the grain or that somebody else ain't saying, like niggas is not trying to hear that shit. It's so fucking weird. Like niggas is they asking the wrong questions, bro. It's not how far is Krillin going to get in the Invincible universe. The question is who's the weakest character in Dragon Ball that will solo the Invinciverse, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it the Invinciverse because I like how that sounds. You know what I'm saying? Invincible universe. That's too many syllables for no reason. And then the V is right there. Like, come on. It's right there. That's the question. Who's the weakest character in Dragon Ball that's going to solo the Invincible universe? And then I just did the opposite of what I said I was going to do. Jesus Christ. I'm all fucked up. Or like, with I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be a contrarian or nothing. Like, sometimes the questions are good. But like, when it was like Aang versus Goku, what the fuck are we talking about? It feels like people just be saying shit just to say shit. As I'm 25 minutes in, and I probably talked about the boys for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, probably, maybe if that. I don't fucking know. Yeah, yo, I hate the fucking internet, bro. I think I'm in the wrong quote unquote profession. Or maybe maybe just this season wasn't for me. It's a lot of shit coming out in June right now. That's right around the corner. You got this Backrooms movie. Ignore my coke nail. You got this Backrooms movie. You got the Avatar movie, which I still haven't seen yet. Don't spoil it. Avatar's my shit. I might hate the fucking fan base, but I love the product. They piss me off too, bro. Yo, what is it, bro? Why is the people that's doing the marketing for the Netflix Avatar better than the niggas that created the franchise, bro? What are these niggas doing, dog? Oh my god. Even never mind. I'm not even gonna get that far yet because I haven't had the time to open these joints up. It's one thing reading a comic or a manga on your phone or online or some shit. But this is another thing, like actually owning the shit. So you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna break that shit open a little later, you know what I'm saying? But like, even being an Avatar fan sucks. It's not just a fandom. Like, they got legit complaints. They just be talking about some bullshit. It's too many young boys online. I'm involved with a lot of shit that 12-year-olds like. That's not good. I be laughing at brain rot memes, bro. Sometimes the brain rot be like high IQ brain rot. But yeah, yo, having these hobbies that I'm having right now and being interested in the shit that's popping off and actually being on the internet right now, it's not a good time. It's not a good time. It's just that like I feel like I'm not getting the best of what these things have to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who to point the finger at. Am I pointing the finger at Netflix? Am I pointing the finger at like David Productions or some shit? I guess I'm at the point now where I need to start knowing about production houses and who's doing who and shit like that. I saw some meme earlier or some video where some girl was like, "Oh, you could tell the difference between a casual anime fan and an actual anime fan if they have a favorite producer or some shit." And I'm like, nigga, I don't have to have a favorite producer. Like, I like movies and shit. I don't have a favorite producer. I got favorite actors. I got favorite fucking composers. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean if I don't have a favorite director or producer, I guess. I did just say producer. I meant producer as like a music. I said composer. Oh shit. Yeah, that don't mean I'm just a fucking casual, you know what I'm saying? I'm a casual because I don't watch classics. You know, there's different reasons why I might be a casual, not for your little arbitrary, oh, you don't have a favorite producer. So yeah, I think I might need to start paying attention even more. And part of me don't even really want to be a big ass voice on the internet, yo. Cause I really don't want to say the same shit that everybody's saying, dog. That should be pissing me the fuck off. You see the same shit when niggas do the same skits. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, if it work, cool. But like, I don't know, bro. What happened to individuality, dog? This should be killing me. As I have a fucking podcast talking about a superhero show. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just be going back and forth in my head. This episode is, I don't know what this episode is going to be. This is me saying, hey, what's up? I'm back. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. I might talk about these Johns. I might go. They had this John. Speaking of Avatar, the actual creators of the show had like a I don't want to. It's not an anthology series, but it was a little graphic novel with Toph, Suki, and Katara, and they had their own like little one shots and shit. So I want to go get that because I don't know when that came out. I still got to buy the Roku book. Like, yeah, being a nerd is expensive, bro. Shit is crazy. I'd rather go spend 250. I'd rather had spent $250 on whatever the fuck I wanted to than to watch that episode of The Boys. Matter of fact, I would have donated that $250 to be like, yo, let's do something else, bro. Can we do something with this? Like, how many seconds of a reshoot can this 250 buy? Like, it was cool to see Butcher kill the fucking kill Homelander with the crowbar and shit. Like, that was cool. Maybe if he would have like beat him in a little bit more, like, I don't know. Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they could have went so harder, bro. Why even introduce terror at the end? Like, I mean, I know we knew he existed, but like, what did he have to do with the end of this? That was the plan all along. I didn't need Terror to die for Butcher to be like, yo, you know what? Fuck this. I'm about to release the fucking. Like, we didn't need that. Butcher could have did that. That's the person to do it. I'm upset. I've never had nothing like this before. I hope this never happens again. Like, I've had an ending that I like not liked. Like, I'd rather not like an ending, like completely hate it, than to be neutral or want like a little bit more. Cause like some of the way it ended, like at the funeral, that was cool. I like that. That was sweet. We got to see everybody where they ended off at. Like at first when Frenchie died, I was a little upset because I'm like, even with that, like, yeah, we did need his sacrifice, I guess, in that moment. I don't know. At the end, I'm like, he could have still been alive, bro. I don't think Homelander was going to kill him because Homelander not the type of bull that Homelander don't kill you if he know you not like scared of you, except for like except for like the deep and shit. If he know you're not scared of you, he's not scared of you. I guess from the jump, because after a while he did kill A Train, but he already knew he had that leverage over A Train. So I guess that don't really apply. But I'm just thinking about Main Man with no powers. But then which name had powers? So Frenchie didn't have powers. So I don't know. He could have let Frenchie go, bro. We don't know. Sometimes Homelander lets you go, and sometimes he don't. So I don't know. Oh man. But weren't they already getting irradiated? Cause bro, she was hopping out the joint and coming to give them a hug and shit. And they didn't have no protective clothes. So them niggas is gonna die anyway. We could have had a flash forward and then be like just seeing them all die and be like, what happened? Oh yeah, they got fucking cancer. Like something, bro. Something. It could have ended so many other ways. That's the part that's pissing me off. Like it was okay, but it could have ended so many other ways. Blue Balls was the perfect example, bro. I hope you're watching this, Floyd. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. We'll find something to watch. That's it. If you like this episode, man, thanks for listening, dog. I appreciate you coming back after the little hiatus, man. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Do all the things on the internet that you do when you like the thing. Like the video. You know what I'm saying? Follow the show. Subscribe. If you didn't like this episode, bro, go watch episode 8, season 5 of The Boys. It's the best episode of the whole series, bro. I was about to say, I swear to God. Yeah, if you didn't like this episode, bro, go watch the last episode of The Boys, bro. I think they wrapped it up beautifully. That was actually the best ending I've ever seen. Maybe other than no. I can't even think of nothing that has like the what is here's a question. What's something that you watched that has the best ending in your opinion? Show, live action, anime, whatever the fuck. What's a piece of media that you think has the best ending? You'll put that up there with any other show or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm curious now because I need a perfect ending now. I want a perfect ending. I think I'm on a quest in the next calendar year to find the perfect ending. I'm saying my favorite shows like Avatar was cool. You can argue that the energy bending was a little bit of an ass pull. Full Metal was cool. It wasn't no stones left unturned. I wasn't like unsatisfied or nothing like that. What else do I like? One of my favorite Planet of the Apes movies was Conquest of the Planet of the Apes when Caesar led that revolution, and that ending was Jesus Christ. That was a great ending. I'm not gonna call it perfect. I guess it was the director's cut. The director's cut at the end when the monkey started snapping. That ending was crazy, bro. So yeah, yo, what's a movie, show, TV show, anime, whatever that you watch that has the perfect ending? Let me know in the comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be safe out there. I will talk to y'all next episode. How about that? I'm not gonna make no promises, bro. You never know. I might get sad next week. Bye. I appreciate the phrase, it's like riding a bike, because like you really don't forget how to ride a bike, but you forget how to do a lot of other things. Hold on. I'm gonna let my neighbors get upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Thin walls, old house. Like it just wasn't there. Like it just wasn't there. Like, yeah, I could have not got some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful, good looking, you know. Thinking about this was years ago, but I was like, yo, I should build my own PC and get into gaming a little bit more because there's some fun games on PC. And now that's kind of like a luxury now. The manpower, the I guess would that be called manpower? It's not horsepower. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even. I think I completely lost my train of thought. I can't even do that. You know how when niggas be like, yo, on your moms, you like, come on, bro, you going a little too far. He's like, nigga, you lying, bro.